Yo, what's up people? Twilley's 2 cents here, back again with another video for you guys. So today we will be going over 10 fragrances that are suitable for the gentleman that's over 25 years old. So if you're 25 and up, you want to stay tuned because I got some good fragrances for you guys to check out. Welcome back to the video. Since we got 10 of these fragrances to cover, I don't want to waste no time. I want to jump right into it. So the first fragrance that we're going to be talking about is coming from the house of A Bob, and that fragrance is going to be called Egypt. So with our bottle of Egypt right here, what you can expect is a warm, spicy, kind of fougere-ish type of fragrance. So with this fragrance right here, you are going to experience some fresh lavender. You got some moss in here, and this is a leathery fragrance. This is one that you want to dress up. Imagine this one being a Sunday wear. You put it on your best Sunday fit. This is very suitable for that occasion. This one smells very masculine and definitely gives you a pristine profile. Classy stuff right here. A Bob's Egypt. Next fragrance on the list, we got another one that's good for some Sunday wear and formal attire. This one is coming from Lowe Perfumery, and it is Mousse Illuminee. Mousse Illuminee is all about that earthy tone of a fragrance. You get some authentic real moss in this one, some real oak moss, some cypress, and some laurels that's providing some deep grassy earthiness. This fragrance is green, damp. A lot of people compare this to the original Polo Green, but I think, like I said in a review of this one, I think that Polo Green was a bit more piney back then, but this one right here is just, it's just like a moist, deep, damp green. It's great. Check it out. Next fragrance up on the list is going to be coming from Vetiver, and that is ASAD. Now this fragrance right here was known to be like a clone or dupe of Savage's Elixir, but in my opinion I actually like this one better. With this fragrance you get to experience some spicy tobacco, amber, and pepper. This one will definitely level you up. You're not gonna have a bunch of people smelling like this, because I don't even think you find too many people out there wearing the Savage Elixir. They'll probably choose like the EDT or the EDP or something like that. When it comes to the Elixir, this one right here is more sophisticated, and I would say the best out of the bunch. Cheapy right here. Instead of paying like over $130 something for Savage Elixir, you can get you a full 100 ml of ASAD for I think less than $40, probably less than 20. I'm not sure. I had mine for a while. And also, if you know this bottle, I think this looks better without that gold plastic part right there. Yeah. Next up, we're taking it right back to Vetiver, but this is of course the Maison Alhambra, subline or whatever you want to call it, and a fragrance that I wanted for a long time which was YXL's Tuxedo, but since I found this one, I didn't even have the need for that. So if you're a patchouli fan, you already know what's up. Patchouli and spices, this is the Tux from Maison Alhambra. All you need to know with this one right here is grown and sexy, patchouli, spices, vanilla, warm, pops off the skin, projects, will have you smelling great. Tad bit of a rose note in this one that's tucked underneath. This one right here will definitely have you smelling classy, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna pull in some compliments with this one, because I know I have. Next fragrance is going to be coming from a Caron, and that is Pour Un Caron Le Soir. A bit of a long name, but what you can expect with this right here is some more lavender. What really makes this one stand out is the iris that's in this one, or orris root. They both kind of do the same thing, but you're going to get something that's powdery, sexy, masculine. You get some vanilla in this, and I think you also get a bit of violet leaf in this one too. I have to go back and review the notes on this one, but what I can say is if you are a fan of like the original Dior Homme, or like the style of Givenchy fragrances like the Whiskey Reserve Privé, any of those fragrances that give you that powdery kick, this is one that you definitely want to check out. It's not too lipsticky. This is, like, in my opinion, one of the best orris or iris based fragrances out there. I really love this one. This one has definitely moved up to the top of my iris fragrance list. Next up, we have a classic Guerlain fragrance, and this is going to be, straight up called Vetiver. This is Guerlain Vetiver's EDT, and this thing right here, what this juice look like is what you can expect. Got this kind of lime green type situation going on here. It kind of smells like you have lime in this, but you definitely know you have the note of Vetiver. And I would say that this right here is a great fragrance to wear right out of the shower if you're lounging around the house. Smells masculine and very suitable for the 25 and up, because you have that classic manly smell to this one as well. It's an easy wear, can be an easy office wear as well, man. Just very clean, soapy Vetiver. Definitely check those one out if you haven't checked out Guerlain's Vetiver yet. Next up, from Lattafa, again, have one of my favorite fresh spicy fragrances right now, and that is Maahir Legacy. Now with this fragrance right here, you actually do get lime in this one, and you get some mint, and you get some juniper berry. This fragrance to me is like very uplifting, very aromatic, just very fresh, works wonders in the heat, works wonders in the summertime. You're gonna be smelling like you're well put together with this one as well as with all the other fragrances that are on this list. You can't go wrong with this one right here. I would say that this one here is an easy reach. It's gonna have you smelling very clean, very fresh, with the right amount of spices in it, and the mint just pops. It's gonna have you grabbing some nostrils out there. Next fragrance, you don't really hear the community talking about this fragrance a lot, but in my opinion, this is a great fragrance, especially if you're into a semi-gourmand type of fragrance. What we are talking about is Nichane's Taro. This fragrance right here is all about pepper and caramel. Caramel note in this fragrance is a definite note that stands out. And with the pepper that's in this one right here, it's going to catch those people's nostrils that you're going to be around. It's going to project, and as soon as that pepper catch them, what they will be welcome to is a wonderful full rounded caramel note that's in this fragrance. I like to say semi-gourmand is because I think the balance of the pepper and the caramel kind of keeps it from being too gourmandish, and that pepper kind of makes it lean into something that's an elegant smelling type of fragrance. So if you haven't got your nose on this one, definitely check this one out. Get you a sample if you can. And what I do like about the house of Nichané is that their fragrances aren't expensive. You can find this thing right here for probably about 130 on discounters, or cheaper than that. Definitely check it out. Next fragrance up is coming from Lattafa again, man. Lattafa and me have just been, man, on a ride lately. This one here is also Maison Alhambra, and this one is going to be called Jean Lowe Immortal. I think that this fragrance right here is said to be duping Louis Vuitton's Le Monsite or Le Monsite, however you say that. I haven't got my nose on that fragrance yet, but what I can say about this one right here, you're going to get a woody citrus fragrance. This fragrance right here is all about grapefruit, ginger, and bergamot. Like I said, heavy citrus fragrance. This is already going to be perfect for the high heat, summertime. And I would say, just imagine like other fragrances in the realm of the Bulgari Tigers, let's say even Cedrat Boisé, if you just amped up that citrus a bit more and threw in that ginger. This is a great gem that you can find for cheap. Like I said, Lattafa, Maison Alhambra, they've been hitting it off lately, and this one right here is no exception. Great fragrance. Last fragrance I want to talk about on this list is going to be coming from, a hair facial brand, which is known as Scotch Porter. And one of the standout fragrances for me was Miami Duppy. This fragrance right here, you get some amber, you get some tonka, you get some saffron. All great notes will have you smelling handsome. And to me, this one pairs well when you just came out the barbershop, and it's pretty versatile too. I find myself rocking this one in a majority of situations. I wear it to work, I wear it at the haircuts. You can dress this thing up, you can dress it down, all around. great date night scent as well. So man, if you definitely like saffron, you know, tonka, things of that nature, you will definitely like this fragrance right here. Scotch Porter is another one that offers, you know, fragrances that are not, you know, expensive. And even on top of that, you know, since they do sell the hair products and stuff like that, they come around with the discounts, you know, basically like every holiday. They just had one for Father's Day, like 50% off their bundles and stuff like that. But yeah, check out this right here, Miami Duppy from Scotch Porter. So there you have it, 10 fragrances for the gentleman that's 25 and up. Man, each one of these fragrances on this list will have you standing out in the crowd, smelling handsome, out there making statements. So if you try any of these fragrances on the list, I want to know about it. Let me know what your experience has been. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell. And if you enjoyed the video also, leave me a like or a dislike, drop some comments, you know, stuff like that. And also check out one of these videos.